Hello, my friends, and welcome to a new and improved blog. Um, here's Pink. She's just chilling with me today. She's doing fine, y'all. She's running around being a jackweasel. So, I wanted to speak to y'all about the subject calmly in a way, but I might rant a little bit. And that is about the whole concept of what's been going on in Dallas. There's a lot of things been going on in Dallas. Like, for one, a lot of cops been dying lately, and my dog's barking a lot. With that said, some of you might not know about it, and some of you might know about it. And if you don't, you just don't. But if you do, you get what I'm talking about, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, there's these people that is like, if you don't support the justice system, yada yada, why do you here, And then there's these other people who like, in a way they deserve what they're getting. And there's people like me, who's like, there's crooked cops out there. And a lot of cops nowadays are crooked. And I ain't like pointing any cop out. But there's a lot of crooked cops out there. And then it goes to, there are good cops out there who does the right thing, who tries to fight for the people and to protect the people, like the soldiers stuff. And then there's us. And when it comes down to it, I believe that if a cop tries to push their way in the justice system, they deserve whatever they got coming to them. Because, to be truthful, a cop is not above the law. They're just not. Unlike any citizen, unlike any state official, unlike anybody in this country, because that's what this country is supposed to be based off of, is everybody's equal. Now, if that's what everybody is, then why the fuck does cops think they can do what the fuck they want whenever they want? And it's not just cops, it's government officials, it's lawyers, it's judges, it's citizens. This country was founded on equalizing everybody. Pushing to make everybody equal and not destroying each other. But when you try to do that, most of the time you can succeed in making yourself outstanding in this country. And there's going to be people who hates you and people who likes you. Understands what's going on and why you're doing it. And then there's some people who don't understand why you're doing it. And that's why they hate you, or they just don't like you. Or if they're completely opposite, that's why they do like you. And people who do understand, if they don't like you, that's why. Because they do understand, and some don't understand. When I was reading in history books about America and reading about Independence Day and how we founded this country on ourselves, though we kicked the Indians out and, you know, put slavery in and all that, and all that outcome, it came to the point where there was no slavery, there was no Indian fighting. There was more trying to help each other. And then there was those people who was racist, started the KKK, started this, started that. And in the end of all that, this country became a country, so to speak. But now we live in a day where it's a freaking century. It's a century of freaking politics and government and everything. But haven't this world always been founded on government? In a way, yes. But the great motions of this world, the great movement that changed the way we thought in the old days to now where we think now, was never in a government or a politician or any conclusion of a state form. Because we, as who we are, people, humans, freaking, whatever y'all want to call us, we change ourselves by our own thought, our own opinion. Now that leads me to my next subject, and I got two subjects in this video. That leads me to this subject, and it's another subject about how much people judge nowadays. And there's a lot of judging these days. There's a lot of judgmental people, and when I see a judgmental person, I'm like, I know everybody judges, but when you judge someone to the point that you're not just hurting them, you're hurting yourself, that's when it kind of pushes me to the point where I need to step in. And I've done that plenty of times, and a lot of my friends know I will. I don't have a problem pushing against someone and saying, look, this is not how it's going to work, But judgmental people, it's not the thing that it ticks me off. It's more of the concept of we'll put it in this way. God created us, right? God said He can only judge, no one else in this world can judge. Okay, right? Now this is my belief in that. I believe God is real. I believe, He's the only one who can judge me, instead of myself judging myself. Unless you judge yourself, you ain't what you are judged. Because when you judge what you judge about yourself, you're telling yourself the truth, more likely. Unless you're told by someone that you suck, that you're a piece of crap, or that you're cool, that you're awesome, and you take off their judgment, it's more likely not true. False judgment is right there. Now, I believe that no one should be able to judge artwork except the artist, because they're the one who created it. I always believed that. That's why when I draw and I see people sit there and they're like, man, that right there is beautiful. And I'll look at them and say, well, I could do better. And I can. I've done drawings nowadays that I believe I could have done better and everything. But that's my judgment towards it, because I believe my drawings can do better than what I've been doing lately. And it can, but I put a simple form of what I do. And that comes to the point of people, there's some people who sit there and be like, man, that stuff's not really that good. And I'm like, well, to my opinion, it is. to my opinion, to what I'm judging about it, it's freaking awesome. That's why when I was in art class, I didn't like that the teacher judged our freaking work. And I know that's a part of his job. And I didn't hold it against. I told him what I felt. He in a way believed the same thing. But that's some way you have to learn that what you drew or something might not be correct though. But if you were doing pop art or freaking whatever art in any type, anything is art. You just got to do it the way you want to do it. Like I could draw myself in a funny looking way, and to me it would look funny looking, and everybody else probably look funny looking. But most people won't like a real thing or like a true art piece. And to me and the artists, it would. And the artists that I believe that are really good artists shouldn't judge it and let me do the judging. And that's the thing. That's what I believe everybody is a piece of art God made, a canvas that God painted on. Anyways, I believe that God created us the way He pictured us to be, and not the way that others picture us to be. You get what I mean? So when I said I was gonna rant, I didn't feel like ranting. I just really want to talk to y'all about this more than anything, to let y'all know what I felt. But if you like this, oh, I'm sorry. I only had like 3 to 4 hours of sleep last night. But if you like this video, press that like button. And if you want to share this video and let your friends know that you don't like them judging you, or anybody else like them judging you, or you want people to know about what's going on in Dallas, and you want people to know what I feel about it, share the vid. Share it, man. You don't have to press the like button. You can share. I don't care, And if you're new to my channel, subscribe to a homie. But I love you, my friend. Until next time. Yeah.